What's up there, fam bam? It's 865, the OG Dog Trader. Back again, Ramble 34. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit, let you guys know about some things that are going on and such. First things first, today's Thursday, so it's Thankful Thursday, which is an open tag brought to us by a singing toad. And I just want to say how thankful I am for my family and my health and the health of my family, obviously above all things. But I'm extremely thankful for the community and the friendships I'm making and building. And there's guys I talk to every day, and there's guys I talk to on a weekly basis and different things, and just making some real friendships. I'm thankful for the welcomingness, I guess, of this community. Sorry, we got some streamers, banners, things for my daughter's birthday over here blowing in the wind, so if you hear that, that's what's going on. But yeah, I just want to say how thankful I am for these guys. I don't want to start naming names, but most of them know who they are. They're guys that I talk to every day. You're the channels I watch every day. I comment on your stuff every day, or at least, I catch every video, guys, and I just want to say I appreciate all y'all for welcoming me in and treating me just like part of your family, guys. Well, now that I've rambled all about that, the pocket dump for today is we've got a Emerson Mini A100. It's got length on it, and it's got an added back spacer. It's part of my pocket. It's got an added, I think it's G10 back spacer put in there instead of the barrel standoffs. Still fairly open construction, though. It's a liner lock, 154 cm, saber ground blade, saber ground blade, but it's V ground, so it's not V ground. I apologize. The overall blade is V ground, but when it comes down to the cutting, the finished bevel, it's just a chisel grind. So it's sharpened on one side and not on the other. We got a thumb disc deployment, broomstick ergonomics, so it lets you hold that thing however you want. I really enjoy this knife. A lot of people think it's a little on the small side, but hey, check it out. Still some hanging out the back. Or you can be up here. It's got a little bit of jimping. It's an overall one of my favorites. Let's see. So I've got some slip joints over here on the table we're going to talk about in a minute. Of course, I've got my pliers. We got the Jack Wolf slip. We love nice leather. I've got that same flashlight. I've made a change in my flashlight game here recently. I was carrying the rechargeable ones, and they were forever dying on me when I would go to pull them out at work. So now I'm trying to go back to the basics, and that's kind of what this video is going to be about here in a minute. Trying to go back to the basics. We're going to try to carry lights that run on just replaceable batteries. So this runs on a single AA, and I freaking love it. A lot of guys want to talk about their watches. I've got this one. I don't know what it is. It's Timex Expedition. It's orange. Look at there. It's got, I guess they call it maybe a field watch or something. I'm looking into getting a new band for it. It's got a pretty cool band, but I don't know. I think I want an orange and black NATO. The hands glow in the dark. It tells you the date and obviously the time. That's about all that does. We got two more things in the pocket. We got this Levi's lighter sleeve with a Bic inside of it. Carry that. Mainly just to light torches at work, but you never know. Might need to fire somebody's cig up. I like to smoke a cigar too, but I don't use that one to light it. And we've got our Lufkin. I left this one out of the video yesterday. Somebody checked me on it. I got it. I left it out of the video, guys. You know I'm going to be carrying a 6-foot tape. And I got 4 slip joints over here on the table. And we'll walk through them and the leather that they're hanging out in. This is the Northwoods that my Bear Lake came with. But man, there's the copperhead with it. The Bear Lake ain't going to come to about right here in it. I mean, this is way too big for it. So it's a really nice slip. So I've been carrying this one in it until I get something for this one that I like. And this will move on to the next one, but not slip. This is a 1972 case copperhead. I don't know if we can get it on there or not. Anyway, it's an 8-dot. It's a 62. I think it's a 49 or 43. The stamp's real light on it for some reason, but it's got a little bit of Teiners on it. I got this one as a new old stock, and them pliers got grease all over them. They got all over my hand. It's got that big clip point, and then it's got this sensible sized pin blade on it that we really like. And the snap on this thing is stinking awesome. They don't make them like they used to. This right here is 10 times the case knife that they're making nowadays. This thing's awesome. So we got that one. The other one we got out is a modern traditional. It's in this RoR Knives. This was originally a veg tan slip that he custom made for me to match this Jack Wolf Big Bro Jack. And it's some kind of camo carbon. I always say that. I never research it. I don't know what it's called. It's blue, yellow, and green. As Terry would say, don't that pretty. That's some slick looking stuff right there. And what a blade shape, right? Is that not a phenomenal blade shape on that thing? Big clip point. Listen to the walk and talk on this one. Going in the half stop in full close. That's a titanium built knife, and it's got these little camo carbon inlays with S90V blade. Let's see if we can hear this thing. It's got an S90V blade. There it says Jack Wolf. Backside S90. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of modern traditionals. Next we got in my J.O. Ventures custom leather slip. That's a tan color. Hey dog. That's my dog kicking the camera stand. Some brown shade leather. It says J.O. Got a sweet mountain scene on the back. This is my trapper sheath. It's a trapper slip, that is. And it holds my case 1095 Smoky Mountain exclusive yellow Delrin trapper. I say listen to the snap on that. That's nothing like that copperhead. But there she is. Got some stuff in it. We all know what a trapper is, what it looks like. Got a little bit of Teiners on it. We do have it nice and sharp though. That one's got a little bit better snap than the clip blade. It's the beauty of a knife, even though it's not quite what the copperhead is. It had pretty good finish, like fit and finish. It didn't have the major gaps. I've found that, like when you get the case exclusives, they don't have near the issues that just your run-of-the-mill cases are gonna have. The last one, these are probably four of my favorite slip joints I own. We got a RoR Knives ghost leather slip that was custom to match this frosted mini wheat burlap micarta. And this one is one of my faves. This is the Northwoods frosted mini wheat Bear Lake. It's got like a, I don't know, is that a Warrenclyffe? Is that a sheep's foot? I don't know. It could be one or the other. Heck, who knows? Excuse me. I really leaned toward it was a sheep's foot, but now that I'm looking at it, maybe I could have, wind's kicking up, scared the crap out of Willow there. I try to keep it old. I don't know if it's, you can tell if it's got any, it's got some patina to it. I really, really like this one, guys. Right down Broadway, as Big E would say. Yeah, we really like this one. Really enjoy it. This one is pushing it. This one's just big enough for me to carry. I'm not carrying a peanut. I mean, I might have one or two, but I'm not carrying them. So this one measures 3 5/8, and it's going to be right at the bottom end of what I'm going to carry. So we're well pleased with this one. I guess the whole reason of me bringing out these 4 that are my favorite to show you guys is, unbeknownst to me, I never thought this would happen, is that I am falling more and more in love with traditional knives. Slip joints, old case knives, GUCs. Quit scratching. Modern traditionals. And I'm thinking about going on a hiatus and not carrying a modern folder for a while. Just seeing how I can do with just carrying a slip joint or 2 with me. That being said, of course I've got several already, but there's some knives out there that I'm hunting, that I'm chasing, and I'm not necessarily looking to dump a whole bunch of money into things, but I do have a bunch of knives that I can sell or trade and things of that nature. So if anybody sees anything that they're interested in, of course, I'm going to keep these 4 right here, I think. At least 3 of them for sure. I'm going to keep my Smoky Valley Sod Buster in 1095. But everything else could basically be up for grabs or trade. And there's knives I'm looking for. And there is a couple of moderns I'm still looking for. But there's a lot of moderns I'm looking at getting rid of and slimming down to very few. Ones that I fell in love with over time. So if there is something you like, email me. Some of you guys got my phone number, but yeah, there's an email in the description, so just send me an email or whatever and we'll exchange numbers. We'll figure it out. But there's particular things I'm looking for, and you can hit me up and see what that is or what have you. Beyond that, that's about all I got for number 34 today that we're rambling on. Get out there, use them knives. Tell people this crazy guy up here in Tennessee loves talking about knives, and now he's trading some knives, selling some knives. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.